Hi, everybody. It's Leslie Tagorda again, coming to you Tuesday afternoon. I know it's a little bit late and it's a surprise. Hello. But I've been thinking a lot about our transformation, how we transform our customers' lives. And I really wanted to talk about 3 ways that we can transform our customers' lives. Hello, Brenda. Long time no see. So I just got off the phone with somebody super excited to join Crystallize. We're in early bird applications right now. She's signed on as hi. And we had this really wonderful conversation about where she is in her brand and all of the amazing realizations that she's had, as well as some of like the roadblocks that she's been, looking at. And deeper reflection, those roadblocks weren't so big. And so as we were talking, we were kind of looking at how she was going to transform her business, where it is now, to what she wants it to be. And I love talking about going from where we are now to where we want to be, because oftentimes we get kind of stuck, right? Like, oh my gosh, that gap is so huge. How are we going to get from here to there? But when we start talking to a trusted, like a friend who supports you, or if you have a coach of somehow, like whether you have a business coach or where you have, a sports coach or something, they can see that direct path for you, and they can show you that actually your gap may not be that big, right? It might be actually like a little bit smaller, right? So how do we transform our ideal customer's life, and how do we get to them to also see the vision that we have for them, right? So, well, the first key into transforming somebody's life is that they have to know about us, right? If you're still hiding in your brand, right? Like you have a brand that's not really aligned with you, and you're kind of like, oh, just throwing things on spaghetti, throwing spaghetti on the wall, seeing what's sticking, thinking that you have to do all of these things and research the latest trends and all that jazz. No, you have to brand yourself. You have to show up exactly who you are, exactly how you get people the transformation, right? So if you are hiding because you don't yet have this brand that you love, then how are you going to transform anybody's life? They're not going to know who you are, right? And it doesn't matter if you sell a product. It doesn't matter if you sell a service. The thing is that you have to present yourself and be seen and be shown. And now that's going to be different for everybody, right? Unfortunately, we live in a world of social media. So oftentimes, being seen is, putting things up on social media. But if you have, if you're really integrated in your community, maybe you work at a co-working space, maybe you offer in-life real workshops, then you have to put yourself out there and not just be an observer. You have to be a contributor, right? That's part of the branding process and the branding experience, is showing up and contributing to your community and your office, and your contributing to your community and to your ideal customers. So that's one, right? You got to show up, and people have to know who you are and what your expertise are. What your expertise is. Excuse me. I'm just so excited. I have so many things that I want to tell you that all the words are coming out all at once. The second thing about showing up to help transform your customers is that your customers need to know that you serve them. Right? And now this is one of these things you've heard me talk about your ideal customers, your target customer, and you may or may not have a product or an offering that lots of people can benefit from. But the idea is, you've probably heard things about like customer avatars and demographics. I don't like the customer avatars and demographics. That's not one thing that I talk about when I'm thinking about my ideal customer. When I'm thinking about my ideal customer, it is an energetic archetype that this person has, right? And knowing that for talking to your ideal customer, you want to talk to their exact energetic composition, right? So what I mean by this, who do you serve? Astrologically, because we're here talking about astrology, right? Astrologically, the customer that you serve, your ideal customer, embodies the energy archetype of whatever is on your 7th house cusp. your descendant. So the opposite of your ascendant. So I am a Gemini rising. My ascendant is Gemini. And the opposite of that is Sagittarius. So I know that my ideal customers embody the energy, the archetype of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius are the forever optimists. They have this truth that they know that is right for them. They have this vision of the world. They want to get into the truth, whatever that is. They don't care about following the crowd. They want to be themselves and find their own path, always evolving, right? And I love working with those kinds of people, actually. And so when I'm talking about branding from that point of view of my ideal customer who's ever evolving, we can think about, well, I like to think about the brand as this personal journey where we're always evolving, right? So being able to talk to our ideal customer so that they know we serve them, right? That's tip 2. And then the third way that we want to help transform people's lives is that we actually have to be super clear with the results that we provide. All right. So when we're talking about transformation, you might have seen that question that I posted earlier today about how do you transform your customer's life, right? Now, some people, pop, 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 bam, 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 they were super clear. I take you from A to B, and this is the transformation I give you. And some people were not that clear yet. And that's the idea, right? Is to get super, super clear on the transformation that you get. So for me, I help people go from, they stop hiding to being known, right? There's many ways I can talk about that. But essentially, I'm helping people step into their own expertise so that they can then talk about their brand. And when they can talk about their brand confidently, they start to embody their brand and they go out and they stop hiding, right? And that's what we all have to do in our businesses, is stop hiding so that people can find us, so that they can know that we serve them, so that you can grow your visibility and you can grow your business, you can grow your impact, you can grow all of it, right? So anyway, that's all I have to say for today. And I'm curious to know, keep on the conversation. How are you transforming your customer's life? I'm taking applications right now for Crystallize. If you are interested in going on this journey where you are going to get instant feedback on your business, on your brand, you're going to get instant feedback on how you're messaging, how you're providing your messaging, and how you're getting out there. This is a very intensive, it's not a DIY. You're not going to be self-guided. I am going to be with you at every step of your way, holding your hand, holding you accountable, giving you instant feedback so that you know that you are on the right direction, and I know that you are getting the results that I promised you. So if you are interested in really taking your brand to the next level and being seen, apply for a call. I'll put the link here. I'm taking calls. My week is so busy. It's already packed with a lot of calls. I have just a couple of spots left for this week. And at the end of this week, my early bird bonuses are going away. So if there's any way that you can apply for a call now, you're going to be eligible for $500 of extra early bird value, right? So I'll give you those details when you pop on that call. But I would really love to talk with you if you are a visionary businesswoman who is ready to be seen, who is ready to get really crystal clear on their brand and just show up in the most beautiful, spectacular way that you are supposed to show up. All right, that's all I have. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I hope to see you on Thursday. All right, bye.